All right, good morning, Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky. Stefano DiPietro here with your weather update on this Tuesday, November 8th. It is Election Day, and the good news is, looks like our weather is going to cooperate for us as we go through the day today. That warmer weather, that warmer pattern is still going to stick with us, so it's going to stay nice and mild. Temperatures will be well above average again today. It's as we go through the next couple of days that we really start to see some change. The end of this week, going into the weekend. If you saw it in those little weather headlines we'll be talking about, we're watching for the potential for some tropical moisture by the end of this week and then a big cool down that's going into our weekend. But let's go ahead and get you started with your forecast for today. And right now, still dealing with a lot of cloud cover in the mid-state. Those clouds will give way to some more sunshine as we settle into our afternoon. So it's a little bit of a slow and steady process, but more sunshine is going to come as we get later into our day today. And temperatures will be in the lower to the mid-70s this afternoon, which is still going to keep us well above average for this time of year, and then just more clearing as we go later into today and overnight tonight as well. So let's get a look at your almanac for today. 74 will be the high in Nashville. The average for this time of year is right around the lower to mid 60s. So we're still talking temperatures that are everywhere from around 10 to even 15 degrees above that average. And try to enjoy that warmth while we have it, because those big changes are coming our way as we get ready to go into the end of this week and through next week as well. Sunset this evening will be at 4:44. Nowhere near that record, by the way, set back in 2005, which was 83. So no chances at getting there. We go through the next couple of days, which does include today. Tomorrow looks mostly sunny. Very nice day. Temperatures are in the mid-70s. As we head into our Thursday, we'll start to see the clouds make a comeback. It's still warm. Thursday day is going to stay nice and quiet, but it's really what's going to happen going into our Thursday night and going into Friday that's really going to shake up our weather pattern. I want you to remember that there's a lot of moving parts with what we're going to talk about. We are tracking the tropics. They have been quiet for a good couple of weeks, but now we're going to see a potential another hurricane impact on the coast of Florida. This time it'll actually be on the East Coast. So let's go ahead and just sort of get you right to Futurecast and exactly what we're talking about. It's this system right here. This is what is subtropical storm Nicole that we'll be watching make impacts on the east coast of Florida, potentially as a Category 1 hurricane, but that will actually happen late Wednesday night going into early Thursday. For purposes of what we're talking about here, to get this out quickly, we're watching where Nicole is going to go after that, after it's all said and done. And what we'll eventually see happen is there's a cold front off to our west. As Nicole starts to work its way to the east, we'll see what that front can actually do with it. Believe it or not, these cold fronts actually help to steer the direction of some of these tropical storms as they come on land. So what we'll watch for is how fast that particular cold front starts moving and when Nicole will start to make a turn to the north and east. This particular model is actually bringing some tropical moisture, some tropical rains into parts of the mid-state before that cold front starts to move through, and then notice that Nicole gets deflected to the north and east. So this is just one particular model. We do look at multiple models when we're dealing with something like a tropical system. That one is bringing rain to parts of the mid-state. We have other ones that are saying Nicole will take more of that northeast turn earlier, and that would keep the rainfall out of our area. So those are all things that we really have to take into account over the next couple of days for you, and I can actually go ahead and show you exactly what we mean by that as we go through the next little slide here, our next little graphic, which is going to show where that rain is actually looking to go in parts of the mid-state. So Thursday, we'll watch the cloud cover continue to increase as we go through the afternoon. You can see some of that moisture trying to sneak in east of I-65 late in our day Thursday, but it really does look like Thursday afternoon and evening will end up staying dry. This is the same model we were just looking at. I've just condensed it, brought it down to a more localized view. This is keeping the majority of that moisture east of I-65, but heavier rainfall could be possible across parts of the Cumberland Plateau. All it takes, though, is a little bit of a wobble west or east with this track of Nicole to push that rain west or east. So if Nicole tracks a little bit farther to the west before it makes that turn, that could bring the moisture farther west to areas like Nashville, Clarksville, Dixon, down through Lawrenceburg. But if it takes that turn a little bit earlier, we could actually see that moisture end up pushing to the east, and we see no rainfall here in the mid-state. So like I said, a lot of moving parts. We still have a couple of days to go, so I am expecting this forecast to change as the track of Nicole ends up changing. I think it's really going to be the timing of when that cold front gets through going into the next couple of days, especially as we get into our late Thursday going into Friday, where the positioning of that cold front actually is. And then behind all of that, regardless really of what Nicole ends up doing, our next big weather story for you is that cold blast that's going to come to the mid-state in the coming days as we get ready to head into our weekend. So let's walk through the rest of Futurecast here, and I can show you exactly what's going to happen. Warmer air continues to build in over the next couple of days. We saw it with our forecast for tomorrow and Thursday, but there is that cold front at the same time that Nicole's expected to make its turn to the north and east. Look behind that front. There is that significantly colder air that settles back into the mid-state starting on Saturday, going through Sunday, and even lingering into our Monday as well. So that will start that big chill, and I mean this will be a huge temperature swing compared to where we've been. So here's a look at the first alert 7-day. 74 will be the high today. We'll break up the clouds this afternoon. 50s and 40s tonight. 76 tomorrow. Looks like we get some good sunshine in the afternoon. Clouds will increase on Thursday. Remember that forecast for late Thursday going into early on Friday is still up for questioning. If we do see some rain showers Friday, it'll mostly be in the morning. By the afternoon, we really should dry out. Behind all of that, it's a huge temperature difference. Saturday and Sunday, temperatures are down to the 40s, so we will have lost 20 to maybe even over 25 degrees in some locations as we get into the weekend. At least we'll have the sunshine with us. Overnight lows will be well down into the 20s. We're going to talk frost across the mid-state. Monday will be near 50, and it does look like that type of weather pattern will continue right into next week with pretty good cool downs coming our way and much more seasonal, even below seasonal temperatures that we're expecting through our week next week. So we've been basking in this warmth, but it's all going to come to an end eventually for us. So that's what we're tracking for you over the next couple of days. First and foremost, we watch the track of Nicole. Then we focus on the cold as we go through this weekend. So in the coming days, right here on this live stream, Facebook, Twitter, as well as streaming on our app, Roku and Fire TV. Just after 8 o'clock every morning, we'll be doing this to give you a little bit of an extended weather preview as to what's coming up and what the big stories are for us ahead in the work week or going up to any weekend. So we hope to see you back here as we go through next week in the next couple of days. Get out there and vote today. No big weather problems to slow us down. Let's have a great day, everyone. Enjoy that warmth and then that big cool down coming for the weekend. We'll see you guys tomorrow and also on WSMV for midday at 11 and 12 and then later on this evening as well. Have a great day, everyone.